the Chicago White Sox going up against the Kansas City Royals. Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shabby. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
Man, it's been fun so far, Boog, that's for sure. After splitting the first two, Game 3 takes on even more meaning than usual. You don't want to be the team that drops this one and then be faced with having to win 2 games in a row in order to take the series. That's tough.
And the pressure on the starting pitchers is big in this one. Each of them is being counted on to come through with a quality performance, hoping to save some of that bullpen for really critical games coming up. It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3, and we'll be back in a minute to get it started. Okay, all set to go. Here's the White Sox DH, Matt Sanchez. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Okay, 7:05.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nix makes the grab on the run. So up next, Luke Hutchinson.
Luke Hutchinson.
And that one is lifted in the air. Nix settles underneath it. Makes the grab. 2 down. Now, Nicholas Stallings. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Tap foul at the plate. Two outs. And that one fouled off.
Finish him.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing for the White Sox. And now the Royals will get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Back here in Kansas City, our starter in this one, Andres Mortero.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Swing and a miss.
Well, when you come off a tough one-run loss in the postseason, you'll be looking back at the opportunities that you missed in the previous game and make sure that you don't miss them in this one.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him looking. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Well, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
On to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. And here now, the lineup for the Royals.
The right fielder.
All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series. Oh, 0-2 now.
That one ripped. That's back. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
John Nix in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Second inning coming. 3rd game of the division series. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Brian O'Leary. Fought off foul. Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz Grand Slam. 1 up, 1 down.
For me, Boo, the game I remember is us calling the 2014 AL wildcard game. The Kansas City Royals hosting the Oakland A's. The Royals come from behind to win in extra innings and move on to the division series. They had such a great run that it ended up in the World Series, losing to the San Francisco Giants.
On the ground to third, and that chance handled. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting 6.
Dan Gomez getting ready to hit.
Gomez.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Gomez, the former Rookie of the Year, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2025.
Finish him.
Gomez launched a homer in his most recent game. 2 down, nobody on.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Second inning here, no score. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So digging in, Gene Ortiz. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 left for the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No. Bottom of the inning. So up now for Kansas City, Christian Campbell. The pitch behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That's a ball.
Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible. Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
And a batter now, Henry Carmona. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball popped up. Stallings hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Thomas Hogue steps in for the Royals. And that drops in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Fly ball down the line. Ortiz makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. On to the 3rd inning, and here is Virgil Cestaro. Cruz back to work. And a swing and a miss. Cruz was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Here's the second baseman, Gaylord Tapp.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
And that is out of play.
No question that he earned that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
And the next pitch is way outside. That one ripped right center field, way back there. And that one hops the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And puts the squeeze on that one. That's out number 2. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Hutchinson will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Gonzalez makes the grab, and that is that. The White Sox lead 1, and we are still back here at Kauffman Stadium as we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's the catcher, Kevin Weinstein. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field, and makes the grab. 1 away. And now Emil Gonzalez. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one hooked foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive. This to center field. Cestaro on his way in. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's 2 away.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Pitch is in there. And it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Royals go down 1-2-3. And we're still knotted at 0. Start of the 4th, and the batter now, Nicholas Stallings. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. 1 up, 1 down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brian O'Leary. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. On the ground, right side. Jumps, throws, on the money. Nice play. Lee Fulton steps to the plate for the White Sox. Grounded out his first time. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first, and he has thrown 4. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Mason Plank. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. On the ground right side. And he handles it himself for the out. And to the plate for Kansas City, Johnny Little. Fastball for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. That'll home run of the series. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. With the low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And next up for the Royals, John Nix. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. So up next, Christian Campbell. Ripped to right. And a superb diving catch. Henry Carmona steps in for the Royals. Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins in this situation.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Royals 1 and the White Sox nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Next offering misses, and that is ball 1. Gomez matched a homer in his last game. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out to short, Plank. Throws to first, 1 away here in the 5th. So digging in, Gene Ortiz. 0 for 1, he grounded out to first his last time. Swinging a foul out of play. White Sox down a run. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And ball 1. One down, base is empty. And foul ball. Sets him down on strikes. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there. And I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Back there. Say goodbye to that one. And we're all square. It's 1-1.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now it's the second baseman, Gaylord Taft. That misses, and it's 1-0. Taft measures 6 feet 2 inches, 24 years old, and he was born in Canada. And another ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Up the middle. And that one finds its way through. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. So the batting order turns over. And next is the designated hitter, Matt Sanchez. Cruz checks over to first, and he's back. To third, Stoddard. They take the force out, and that is the inning. But the White Sox get one on a homer. 1-1. Third game of the division series. So up now for Kansas City, Thomas Hogue. Swing and a miss. Strike.
Discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Next is the Royals catcher, Kevin Weinstein. That one fouled off.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
All tied up here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series. Headed towards the corner, and that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
On the ground. In plenty of time to first. That's the inning. Top 6. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Luke Hutchinson. Cruz back to work. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Got him swinging. That K is his third of the game.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
He's got it, and there's 2 away. And up next for Chicago, Brian O'Leary. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
That clips the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
That one to first, but that rolls foul. 2 out, space is empty. In the air, left field, Gonzalez. Coming on, tracks it down for the out. And that is that. And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Plank. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
1 out, base is empty.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that quickly 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Comes up empty.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Sestaro makes the catch, and that ends the inning. Luis Trejo on to pitch out of the pen here. Lee Fulton steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Houston Lindsey preparing to come on if needed. Fastball for a strike. Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. 1 away on a drop, 3rd strike.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
Gomez in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Swings and misses. And now it's even 1-1. That one hit to right. Makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Gene Ortiz steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
2 strikes.
Ortiz tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. All tied up here in the late stages of game 3. Up the middle, and that one handled. Whips it to first, and that's the 3rd out. So they go quiet. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Casey Milton.
Number 34. Casey.
Lifted in the air, right field. O'Leary on the move as he glides back. And he makes the catch. 1 down. Now it's the DH, Henry Carmona.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Base is empty, 1 away here in game 3 of this American League Division Series. Right through there, got him. And there's 2 away. And now here is Thomas Hogue. And a foul ball.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Foul ball there. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Houston Lindsey.
Houston Lindsey.
And fouled off. And he swings through that one. Bullpen action for the Royals. Robinson Macias up and throwing. Escobar getting cranked up as well. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. And here's the pinch runner, Elliott Wheeler. Go ahead, run on base. Tap digs in now. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over. So get a little momentum as you turn it over.
Bare hand scoop, nicely done for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at-bat.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. He will score. It's 2-1.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Hutchinson jumps out of the way of ball 1. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Popped up. Stoddard calls it in, and there's 2 away. Now the third baseman, Nicholas Stallings. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw there. Safe. He gets the intentional walk here and now will force at any base with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. O'Leary now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And that's downstairs. Ball 1.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It's going to fall for a hit. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 2. Here comes the skipper, and next to hit, Lee Fulton. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Smoked into left, base hit. Coming home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, this is what you've got to do. You've got to try to score on the 2-out hit to the outfield, but outstanding execution on the relay home. Had to be almost perfect to make it close.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Kevin Weinstein. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Wastes no time there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. There's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there. Had it out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Strike 2. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. Just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. They'll have some adjustments to make.
Digging in, Mason Plank. The tying run at the plate.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Makes the grab, and the inning is all set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Dan Gomez. Out towards right center field. Nix sizes this one up. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Gene Ortiz.
Here's the left fielder, Gene Ortiz. And first offering is fouled off. Escobar, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Off the mark there, and 1-1. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Charlie Smith getting ready to go. Zimmer, a left-hander, also throwing. Drips one to right. And that gets down into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And it's fouled away. The 0-1. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one's carrying. Gone! He flexes his power with that swing, and they add a couple more. It's 5-1.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
That's to third. Fair ball.
The batter, the
Matt
designated
Sanchez,
hitter, Matt
the next to hit.
Sanchez.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Tags the runner for 1. Over to first, safe. So up next, Luke Hutchinson. In the dirt, and that's ball 1. This one in the air, center field. Nix. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. But the White Sox with a 2-run homer. It's now 5-1. This is the American League Division Series on the show. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. So bottom of the 9th. And now the right fielder, Johnny Little. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. That's to third. Stallings sends it across to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
The center fielder, number 8.
He's 2 outs away. Nix getting ready to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
And a swing and a miss.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Christian Campbell steps in for the Royals. In there for strike 1. Swing and a pop-up foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Game 3s are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.